Hello, hello, and welcome back to more Dark Souls. Last time, we discovered the shortcut. This is my character, and I will be leveling up very shortly. Red Tear Storm Ring. It's gonna be a while until I can get this. Yep, we're back here. But we did discover the shortcut. So let's just level up real quick. Endurance will be great to have, but I think I kind of want attunement to go up, because this gives you your slots, your attunement slots, and 5 slots is really good. I'm probably gonna go up to 6 eventually, but I want to have this high early on, just so I can, you know, have lots of magic. It's gonna be a magical playthrough, you'll see. Yeah, I was thinking of going back to get 10 Estes, but there's no real need to do that. I'll be fine. We will be fine. Now, the walking upstairs animation isn't that bad. However, you can make it a little better, and they have in Dark Souls 2 onwards. Bloodborne had a really slow animation, actually. You can't even like speed it up anyway. You won't get me. I need to... Oh, I was just gonna say I need to do more damage. Not that this is gonna do more damage. I can't even use this right now. And what? I thought I heard something else. Can I just parry you? I'd love to just... Yeah, that's all my problems, actually. So... Oh, do you see the shadow? It's really bad, but it's there. Somewhere. And here you have to really respect the fact that you have the Pyromancer clothes, because... Yeah. This can and will poison you. Normally. We just get rid of the corpse. No! Ah, look at him go. Oh, no stamina, huh? Blocking doesn't really help you, since status effects go through your shield. Which, for poison... I'm a little bit iffy on that. But for something like bleed... There's a third rat here. Don't let your guard down. But for something like bleed, how can you get bled through a shield if you resisted the damage 100%? Like, how does that even work? Tell me. Please tell me. So, this is the easier way. Do not go upstairs just yet. Do not. Please, do not. Undead perish again. We can parry this fella here. And you see this and you're like, wouldn't I like to unlock that? Well, you can, and this is how you do it. I just managed to show off the lower path. So I'm gonna be right back. Now, this is the bonfire, right? The ladder. Just run on upwards. Up the stairs. See these fine gentlemen here. And this roasted corpse. He's really hesitant. And you see that fella over there? Yeah. If you show your face, he does this. It gives you basically 555 souls. Absolutely free. Free of charge. But you want these corpses, you want these bodies, you want these items, don't you? Well. Just be patient. And now run. You can destroy his tail. Oh, I see his face there. Yeah, you have to be really quick here. And we're good. Nice target to lock onto. You can attack his tail, but not from here. Once you're past him, he just flies away into the sunset. All majestic like. This game is gorgeous sometimes. And there he goes, off into the horizon. Beautiful. Now you see this little statue here? Well, With my current stats, I can't do anything. However, if I had... Now, in the original version 1.0, you would need to have, I believe, 50 faith in order to actually interact with this thing. 50 faith. How would you have 50 faith this early? You wouldn't have 50 faith this early. You just wouldn't. Okay? You would have to basically come back here later. However, I'm going to talk about this in a bit. First of all, light the bonfire. There's a statue again with a child. Mother and child. We saw it again for the first time in Firelink Shrine. Now, open this gate. And we're here. It's right where I killed this guy. Rats down there. Bad news up there. This is a shortcut. It's not really a shortcut, I guess. I didn't even roll. Now, there's some items that you ideally want to get here. Not this. This is just junk from what he dropped. Might as well read it. Hollow armor. Hollow warrior armor. Hollow soldier armor. Okay. Armor worn by hollow soldiers. It may be old and battered, but its iron construction makes it quite sturdy. Cool, cool. Now, please get out of here, corpses. Now, this charred body here has a soul of an endless soldier. Okay. This is the one, I swear. Claymore. Yes, indeed. The Claymore is a very, very sexy sword. It's a Claymore. This larger type of greatsword is normally wielded with two hands due to its weight. This highly flexible greatsword can be used to attack in swings or thrusts. Yes, indeed. I can't use it because I don't have neither the strength nor the dex. Actually, I have the strength to two-hand it, but not to one-hand it. It's like, oh man, I'm too heavy for me. Yep. So, having found this, let's see what's actually at the end of this bridge. I guess the fire or the charred... Why did I drink? Oops. I guess all this black tar or whatever is supposed to signify that, oh, there's gonna be fire from the sky. No. It can insta-kill you sometimes. It's inconsistent. Sometimes it does its regular damage, sometimes it insta-kills you. No matter your fire resistance. Hello there.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow. Far from it.
Really?
I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
This is Solaire. And he's awesome, and you'll see why.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yes.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yes.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
White sign Soapstone.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
This is your introduction to co-op play. Online play item. Leave summon sign. Be summoned to another world as a phantom through your sign and defeat the area boss to acquire humanity. Hollows cannot conduct summons. In Lordran, the flow of time is distorted, and the white sign Soapstone allows undead to assist one another. I can't use it because I'm hollow. Actually, no, I can't use it because this area is not offline, but there are some areas which you can't use it. There are a lot of those. And the game does nothing to signify how you can distinguish between summonable and non-summonable areas.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
You can. Nothing's stopping you. Now, this is where we normally came from, with the Taurus Demon. And this is where there's a locked door. And we really want to go there eventually. But not too soon. It's going to be a while until then. Look at that. Look at that castle in the sky. Isn't it glorious? Wouldn't it be great to be able to go there one day? Up there, it must be beautiful. This close to the sun. I actually want to get my Estus back, so I'm gonna sit down. And I can level up, actually. That's very cool. Maybe up to 23. I just want to have a lot of attunement slots. Of course, attunement does nothing if you don't, but give you slots. So if you don't get enough slots, it's kind of a wasted level until, you know, you get the slot. I just like burying this guy. He's mean. And you want to rush me, but I'm not gonna let you. They really want me, don't they? Just make sure whatever weapon you're using doesn't bounce off the walls like this, because this might be the end of you. I want to just plunging attack him. Oh, that's totally fair. Well, I'll show you a neat little cheese strat for this guy. Oh, lovely. He has a lot of stamina, doesn't he? Almost like he has infinite stamina. Wouldn't this be a problem? If he can stab 5 times in a row really quickly, without having to rest. I can't do that. Usually the thrusting is the heavy attack. Mind your oh, how unfortunate. Well, there goes that humanity. Yeah, I'm just gonna get back to showing the cheese strat for the Iron Boar. Enough messing around. Oh. Yeah, you just don't want this guy following you. You don't. You can't have the other guys following you. They're not too bad. But their spears give them a unique advantage. I tried to dodge. What did you do? 3 backstabs? Every day, all day? Oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, 5 guys. That's hardly fair. As I showed up there, if you die and you don't recover your stuff, I can drink. I can drink too. They're undead. If you die and don't recover your stuff, you lose your souls and your humanity. And this guy is kind of in a bad spot, so I want to get rid of him. Perfect. He dropped his guard at the right moment. This is why shield exists. There should be a guy trying to run up to me here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Shouldn't there be? Oh, guess not. I could have sworn there was another guy. Oh, let's use this. Alluring Skull. I think there's a guy. No, there's no. There's no. Is that a guy? That is a guy. Didn't I call it, huh? I'm telling you, I know these games. Oh, Alluring Skull. It's a consumable, throwable. A skull with meekly lingering souls. Throw to shatter and spread souls to attract certain types of enemies. Souls are a concentration of life, and the life-starved hollows are allured by its power. Not effective for all enemies. So, maybe you don't want the binoculars to be here. This is actually pretty useful. And this is, if you've played Demon's Souls, this is basically the same thing as Soul Remains. Yeah. So, this pig. Let's try this. In the fire. Come on. One more. That's how you do it. And this is how you make bacon in Lordran. He didn't drop anything. But that's fine. Get your stuff back. And another dead end. So let's head down here. Again, watch your weapon. Oh, that he has poise. Look at that. Now, try not to get ambushed here. Destroying everything is completely necessary. Funny how he didn't bounce for my shield, but then again I have this piece of crap. Sorry, excuse for a shield. I probably should switch to a stronger shield. Not that I really use this shield much, especially in this early area. I say as I block. I didn't even mean to backstab there. Chug, chug, chug. We have to destroy everything. I'm playing very impatiently here. I've gone kind of unused, not very used to... Oh, look at you. To the hand axe. It's not my typical go-to weapon. Mystery key, ooh. The purpose of this key is unknown. It appears to be a basic prison cell key. Oh, isn't that curious? I love this Half-Life looking ladder. And up here, there's this optional item that you can sort of do the same thing you do when you sneak. Basically, slightly tap the analog stick, and you get your soul here. Imagine dying here. More letters. Unfortunately, you can't destroy these by rolling into them. You have to attack them. Makes them a bit less satisfying to destroy, but still. I have to. I can't contain myself. And this is actually fog. It looks like... No, it's white light. Okay, never mind. I was just gonna say it looks like white light, and guess what it says? Now we're even higher. This is where the pig was before I roasted him. Now you have a choice here or there. My advice, pick right this time. you can sneak here. Just walk. That's your stealth mechanic. Walking. That's a lot of damage, isn't it? And finish him off with this. And he drops a Titanite shard. That's a bit uncommon, but not the rarest thing. And this is the Night Shield. Now, this is a really good shield in this point in the game. Notice how my shield has 65 physical damage reduction. Not good. This one's way better, 93. Still not excellent. This, 100% physical damage reduction. This is good. This medium metal shield is elegantly carved and painted. Although it is thought to have been used by ancient knights of the nobility, its defense capabilities are similar to other shields. Yes, indeed. Let's see how heavy it makes me. It makes me heavier, so... I'll stick with this. This makes me lighter. Now, ideally, you would like to have your character not be too heavy. I don't have much armor yet. So I'm not really gonna have to worry about stacking lots of armor, but you'll see what I mean later. Attack me. Oh wait, this guy. Yep. I heard his footsteps. Now, he has a thrusting sword, which gives him a huge advantage here. In this, you're not gonna heal on my watch. In this cramped area here. Now, one thing you can do is just make him attack you. I wanted to do something else, but okay. That also works. How would this game look with the blood turned off? I wonder. Now, look at this huge hole. Falling there, of course, kills you. There's water, apparently. Now, before you head here, let's finish off this part of the area. Well, just destroying things if you hadn't noticed. And this thing, first of all, watch out for that guy. If he sees you, he's gonna chase you. That's, I believe it's called a Boulder Knight, yeah. Take care of this guy real quick. Make sure that guy didn't hear you. And, if you recall... Okay, please, okay. If you remember this area, this is where the giant boar was. And this is our shortcut. Official, genuine Dark Souls shortcut. Basement key. Oh, we've been finding lots of keys lately. Let's see where this one takes us. Opens the narrow passage leading below at the far face of the Great Bridge in the Undead Burg. The lower Undead Burg is a treacherous place. Do not turn your back on the wily thieves or the wild dogs who serve the Capra Demon. Yes. He did warn us, the Undead Merchant, about a Capra Demon. And this is the key to that locked door. But we won't head there just yet. First of all, I want to say hi to this guy. Now he has a very, very decent shield for this point in the game. Of course, he has to know how to use it. I don't like to heal, please. This is a Halberd. If only they were stacked in any reasonable order. It's not alphabetic, it's not when you pick them up, it's not even by... Is it by weapon types? I have no idea. Long-hilted weapon mixing spear and axe is difficult to handle, requiring both strength and dexterity. The halberd has two elementary attacks, spear-like thrusting and large sweeping swings. However, one false swing and the wielder is left wide open. I am very far from being able to wield this, so let's just leave it at that. Now, continuing on here, you see this little fella here. But, of course, he's never alone, is he? He didn't somehow hear us or see us. I blocked that. Okay. Final Estus. Down the hatch. Another shard. If only we could use those. Oops. Okay. Somehow that didn't hit his shield. And yet another shard. Now, this is not a friendly area. So what you want to do is... That's a Berenike Knight, but we won't mess with him anytime soon. Actually, we'll mess with him in a bit. Up here is a really cool place you can discover. However, I'm gonna do this probably next time. And this is a lot of people's aha moment in Dark Souls when they discover a shortcut that leads back to Firelink Shrine. This is most people's favorite moment in the game when it finally clicks with them, you know. Now let's talk to this fella again.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Now, normally you should say yes. But in this case, I'm gonna say no. No, I'm just kidding.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
No, I don't want to join your covenant.
That is a shame. But each to their own. Speak to me if you have a change of heart.
And he will teach you miracles, if you're so inclined.
Don't you ever think to forge your weapons?
Mm-hmm.
You'd better find a smith box soon. Unless you enjoy swinging about with blunt instruments.
Now let's get our 10 Estus back. And level up. I need like one more to get that attunement slot. One more level. Now, this is a great shortcut. However, there is an even better bonfire very close. First of all, you just want to clear out this little merry gang of enemies. Archers are always wide open when they shoot, so... Oh, I didn't know this guy actually came here. I've forgotten. I can do something funny here. You're not gonna heal. You're gonna get backstabbed. Oh, that just killed me. I thought he was backing up. Okay, time to get serious. Ideally, you want to destroy these little benches here, because they're not gonna help you in any way. Get your stuff. And don't get trapped. Take out this guy first. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? And now you can just have them be here. That was a bad parry. I wonder if they're actually gonna back off or not. Oh. They're not gonna let me, are they? Oh. Well, look at you. Luckily I have some firepower on my side. Yeah, you have shields, health and stuff. Oh, that'll heal. Always keep your distance. Oh, I don't want to hit you. That's a perfectly good waste of fireball. Yes, if you have spells, use them. And this guy dropped a Greataxe. Am I not lucky with these drops today? First I got the rare drop from the Taurus Demon, and now I get this. Now, the Greataxe is a pretty heavy weapon, as you can imagine. I mean, look at it. It requires 32 strength. This Greataxe is a veritable mass of iron. Its weight sends foes flying, but makes it difficult to handle without any human strength. Any miss makes one very vulnerable, as each swing requires the full force of the body. Yes. What a beautiful, beautiful toy. And I will be leveling up strength, because there's no way I'm not going to use these babies here. I was on the fence, and should I use Dex, should I use strength? Yeah, strength it is. I mean, look at this. I can't even use it, of course. This is why I have the incorrect moveset. And a shard. Very good RNG. More armor that I'm not going to use. Now that I've actually killed him, I might as well finish off this guy. That I somehow didn't kill. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to fist him like this. Now, there are some things up there, but I won't be doing them just yet. Instead, there's a thing. A really important thing. Remember what the Crestfallen Warrior told you? Get your weapons reinforced. What a good idea. And you hear this? The pleasant noise. Well, first of all, there's this. Bonfire lit. Let's level up attunement one more time for that 6th attunement slot. Very good indeed. And now explore our surroundings. And this immediately catches your eye, doesn't it? I mean, look at this. Look at this huge fortress. Look at this. And yes, it's locked. Of course it's locked. I love this dude. This game has the weirdest characters, I tell you.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Catarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge. No matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
I love this guy. These characters are so good. And yes, this fortress won't open for a very long time. And the best part about these games, when you haven't played them, is this ever going to open? Is this even a gameplay area? Isn't this just background stuff? I mean, it's not a door. I can press A to open. It doesn't tell me it's locked. It doesn't tell me, it doesn't open for this side. It's not an elevator. It's not a contraption. What is it? Well, you don't know.
Still closed. Still closed.
Indeed. Now, let's continue where we actually can go. Lovely bonfire. Just lovely. Look at it. And there's that noise again. Isn't it pleasant? Isn't it just lovely and pleasant? And what's this?
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Undead of Astora. If you require anything, then speak to me.
Yes. Now, this is actually the second blacksmith you find. The first one is Griggs of Vinheim. No, Rickard of Vinheim, back in New London Ruins, but you can't do too much with him. Now, normally a blacksmith can do several things. Modify equipment. Special ember required for blacksmiths to ascend weapons, so you can't use that yet. Reinforced weapon. Now, this requires titanite shards. Look in the top right corner. Normally, normal weapons require 1 shard and more shards, more and more shards. And you can reinforce them up to +5. Now, these weapons are just +0, I guess, base damage. +1 is reinforced once, and so up to +5. So right now I have a couple of shards. I have 5, I think. So maybe I can reinforce something. This hand axe, for example, you can reinforce shields too. You absolutely can. Now, reinforcing a weapon, typically, like with the hand axe here, increases not only its base damage, but also its scaling or parameter bonus. So the higher your stats, the higher the weapon gains damage from your increased stats. Simple enough? Okay. Now, with shields, shields are actually different. If you reinforce a shield, it's a bashing attack. If you use a shield in your right hand, gets more damage, but you don't really use shield for this. Use it for blocking. It increases their stability, basically how little stamina blocking attacks costs. For some shields, it's really, really good. Now, for now, I just want to increase, let's say the hand axe. Why not? Reinforce to hand axe +1. There we go. And I don't have the souls to reinforce it further. Now, you can also reinforce armor. Again, with shards. Reinforcing armor, as you can expect, increases its, of course, defenses. Why wouldn't it? But not its special stuff like poise, bleed resist, poison resist, curse resist, durability, or weight. None of these. Just physical defense, strike, slash, thrust, magic defense, fire defense, and lightning defense. A blacksmith can also repair your equipment. I'm gonna repair my, let's say the robe. And that's it. Not enough souls. You can also buy stuff. Like shards. 1 per 800 souls. 800 souls per shard. Okay? You can also buy a bunch of stuff. Such as the Crest of Artorius. This crest opens a door in the Darkwood Garden, sealed by ancient magic. What's this Darkwood Garden? The door leads to the grave of Sir Artorius of the Abyss Walker. Many adventurers have left for the grave, but none have returned, for they make easy prey for local bandits. With such dangers, the crest can do more harm than good in the hands of the uninitiated. Yeah. Open smith box, armor smith box, and repair box. We already saw a repair box, and the undead merchant had one. This guy also has one. However, he also has this tool used to etch titanite into weapons for reinforcement. Rest at a bonfire to make weapon reinforcement possible. And same for armor. Armor reinforcement. You can learn a gesture from this character. No, hurrah gesture. Gesture learned. And let's talk.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you noticed your rapidity running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh?
Yep.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Andre's a nice man. And with this, it's time to finish off this episode. Now, you can go down, but I don't recommend it for now. Let's end the episode off here. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.